It's great to be on board.
Por quê,
There's
mi?
nothing. And that's it.
Já tá, já,
Many
moço.
thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night
Já
to
você
you.
configura essa merda lá no começo logo. Igual a que tu ganhou da outra. Uhum, de 3. Essa de 7 aí eu vou descontar ela agora à toa. Só que vai ser com juro. Enquanto tu cria, eu vou ter que te chamar. Vou criar um e te chamar, que tu é lerdo demais. Ó, boca de burro mesmo. Te mostrar como que tu é fraco, Ralf. Ó. Já arrumou aí? Já ou não? Deus. Quer? O meu? É. O que é que tá? Vai, qual é que você quer perguntar? Foi a pergunta que eu te falo. É. Deixa eu ver, R2 é. É, tá no ataque, né? No caso aí, ataque. Chute controlado, não, coisa assim. R2. Fala as opções aí que eu te falo, vai. Não, pode falar as opções que tem aí no quadro. R1 é acelerar, R1 é acelerar. Só tu falar, qual, o R2 tá ok, o R2. É isso aí mesmo. É isso aí tá certo, tá bom. Defesa, defesa L1 é pedir pra marcar. R2 é pedir pra marcar. Marcar de perto, eu gosto de pedir pra marcar. É, pronto. O outro vai automaticamente. O outro mudou um, o outro fica o outro, pensei. É uma demora pra pegar a taca. E o videogame não jogou mais não. Eu te falo. E aí, menino, que foi? Mandei o convite aí já. Tá, mas tá de boa agora. Esse é mesmo bosta aqui. Não mudou nada pra mim, é o lugar do mesmo jeito. Pois tá bom. Uma besteira tudo. Vambora, filho, aperta começar. Rafa, vai ser 3 taques que eu vou te dar. 3, seguida. Pra tu saber que tomada não é focinho de porco. Ai, ai. Segura, Ralfão. Se lascou, Ralfão.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Yamal.
Ah, mano, deu pente desse, Fizão.
That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi. Gerrard. Serginho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That is good alertness. And this is Messi. Tries to pass it through. Not the most accurate pass. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their... And Messi! It's there!
Essa câmera minha não tá normal, não.
Oh, delicious! Such devilish
Minha câmera aqui
curl.
tá...
Well, it's one of those
Tá indo junto com a bola, a câmera, seguindo a bola.
just say too good.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be...
Oh, what a mistake! Chance to deliver. Oh, he hit.
Não, vê
that
bem, vai tua
sweetly.
câmera aí, que a minha não tá normal, não, ó. Doido, hein? Câmera. Qual? Pô, tá errado aí, tô falando. Ah, era seguir na bola e eu... Por isso que peguei esse gol besta aí. Vai, tá no jeito já. Bora, meu filho. Que diabo tá fazendo aí? Ah, agora sim. Agora que eu parou no lugar certo.
Now it's Mbappe. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now that's a fine challenge.
Calma, que aqui é só tocar a bola, que senão aqui não dá conta de jogar.
Well, now here's a good battle,
No,
bicep to bicep. Can he get on the end of this? The message is clear, none shall pass. Soma.
Tá ficando doido, né? Ficando sai
Well, I
tocando a bola
wouldn't
aí.
quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe, chance for a shot!
Oh,
And that's a tidy finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other.
Ser
And it's
besta,
all
Arthur.
due to wonderful
Nada daqui
counter-attacking.
não, Arthur.
They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Como are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now that's well seen too. Martinez is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Can he finish?
Ah, tá vacilando um pouco, esse jogo tá ganho, hein?
Soma might just be regretting what was
Tá,
probably
vai
the
vacilando
toughest
pra ver.
of his options.
Começar a acertar os passes aqui direitinho.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Royce. Now it's Aguero. Aguero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play him in. Oh no, what has happened here? And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Vasco da Gama are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Can he latch on to this? Look at this. He's having a shot! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! A finish right from the top drawer. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
A case now of complete control. And that could be danger here. Baresi has got himself a free kick.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shoots! Mateus. Oh, that's well spotted. Gerrard. And he was quick to react. And that brings the first half to a close.
Okay, me falou que
Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second
Poxa,
half.
pode focar, me pode focar.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Não viro? Tá bom.
And we get things going again.
Vasco da Gama really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Soma is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
Como have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Ainda bem que amanhã é domingo. É.
Unai Simon to save this spot kick and his team. He has missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Well, that has not gone well. Desai. Now it's Gerrard. Gerrard. He's shifting. It's Gerrard! A whisker away from making it 4.
Como certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Baresi.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And he welcomes it in. Now it's Yamal. Hoist. Oh, great leap! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
And here's Gerrard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's found a way past. Threads one in. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Now it's Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Soma. To Gerrard. Knocks it into space. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Desai does well to get it back. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mateus. And no, that was never going to make it. Gerrard. Nicely weighted ball. And he is dashing away. Mateus. And that has put paid to that. Aguero. That ball looks a good one. He's picked his way through. Goes for the shot! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Vasco da Gama really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And he is deftly away. Oh, look at the space here. Cannavaro can clear it away. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Aguero. And that is a little undercooked. Soma. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Messi. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Aimed beyond the defence. Rijkaard.
Vasco da Gama are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though. Mbappe. Mbappe! And that's off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Demora, né? Vai pagar o time que quiser, não se engana não. E aí quando aquela noite, entende? Parece... Não acaba.
Maldini gets across to intercept that. Looking for the run. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Van Dijk. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Ronaldinho's delivery. And that should get the job done. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Now it's Batistuta. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and...
Não, agora aqui foi... Não, agora aqui foi jogado mesmo. Mas... Já tô resolvendo isso já. Fraco, menino. Até à toa. É, não tá fácil não. Tá passando. Passando. E agora que eu quero te passar, que eu quero te dar, que vai ser brincadeira. É comédia mesmo, tu,
Welcome
ó.
to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Yamal. Gerrard. The referee's awarded a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance for a dead ball situation.
Apagar e fala.
That was travelling. And it's Gerrard. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more holding midfielder, but that seems wrong when you know how good he is.
Diaz! Goal! Vasco da Gama! And it's Vasco da Gama.
Rapaz, entendi. Tá hora de mau jeito aqui no sofá.
The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Como finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Messi!
Ei, menino, não é assim bagunçado não. Aquele chute lá, todo jogador que bate com ele. Tem não, esse chute aqui.
This is Aguero. It's Aguero!
Esse aí.
Fantastic! That is classic Kun Aguero! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are purring, truly purring!
Esse ó, foi fraquinho.
That is a diamond of a goal! The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the...
Aguero! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. That's a sharp pass. Now it's
Só a experiência aqui, ó. Que vem só a experiência que vem.
here. Vasco da Gama have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's managed... It's Aguero! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Rapaz, duas bolas dessa num travessão aí, não é brincadeira não. Era 4-0. Tá 4-0 já.
He's forced to go back. Well, that's an excellent interception. And he's heaved it away. Good take, and is he in? And he's there to belt it away.
Você tá jogando com criança, é futuro abestado.
Soma. Now that looks a decent ball. Great chance!
É, goleiro, não pega a bola dessa.
And they are dragging it back. Game on again.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Ó. Quem bateu errado, se bate certinho, pega a bola.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that.
He's had a shot! Aguero! Just superb! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Vasco da Gama now in a position far more desirable.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Good ball, good take. He has found the way through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Aguero. And this is Royce. And this is Aguero. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's been... And he shoots! And he's there to get it away. Ronaldinho. Oh, good climb! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in, and he's in on goal. Shot a goal! And that's a tidy finish. A goal at a really telling moment. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Aguero! And it's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just wet.
And that signals the end of the first period.
Vasco da Gama are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Oh,
who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2.
Vai pro segundo tempo, vai mudar de lado. Vai virar já já. Eu tava com o mesmo pensamento, Ralf.
Down to business again. No, no way through. No, it's come to nothing. That's a little off target. Aimed beyond the defence. Baresi. Vasco da Gama do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to...
Chance! It's a
Então agora
goal!
pela aqui em cima, é?
It is an explosive start to the second half. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Just one in it now. And a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And here's Rooney. Oh, this is a great position. Royce is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Maldini cuts out the pass, and that's really well manoeuvred. Gerrard proves just a little bit too strong. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Tries to play it through. Diaz. Van Dijk proves too strong, too smart. Gerrard. Oh, good spread. And it's Ronaldinho. That has not gone well. Scholes. Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vasco da Gama do have a chance to counter here. He's found a way through. Rijkaard. Vasco da Gama perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's shifting through the gears. It's Ronaldinho! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. He's having a good look here. Messi! Diaz. Knocks it into space.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Bora, Ralf.
Substituição no time do Vasco da Gama. Camisa 20. Sai para a entrada do jogador.
And he's intervened well there. Pedri, ambitious ball here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Not the most accurate pass. And they're quick to get it back. Serginho. Half an hour gone in the second half. And He's only too happy to take that back. Scholes. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? Scholes. Now it's Shevchenko. Pedri promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Conte.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Task somewhat off target. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tries to pass it through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery.
Ah, goleiro.
Lifts the roof. So is that
Derrubei, entreguei a bola.
Is this the moment they stole it? And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Como found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Probing pass. Desai spots it and intercepts. Gets a good foot in there. Pedri, that has been slung wide. He's picked his way through. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is that. Vasco da Gama did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came.
Pra quê? Ah, que besta, Ralf. Tem que botar alguém outra conta aí, bicho. Tu não sabe, tu é burro demais, sabe? O que foi? Ah, tomar no cu, tu é burro demais. Acredito, eu... É só colocar, pô, a senha mesmo. É mesmo que eu te falei lá. É.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game. There's the shot! Brilliant from Diaz! About as smooth as it gets. An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Looking for the run. Gerrard. Gerrard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Ronaldinho. He's having a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Rato.
Vasco da Gama leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Might be danger here. Messi!
Ah, yeah.
No mistake. A game of thrills, all square.
Olha o tipo de gol que tu faz, moço, olha.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you
A bola mesmo
never
rebatida, que eu mesmo rebati, rapaz.
has been emphatic.
The
Mas eu te mostro
movement
quantos
so
paus
precise, the finish sumptuous.
Como are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Como restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Unai Simon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Great ball if he can get there. Chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Gordinho não falou, eu peguei o Agüero pra ele na conta. Ele nem ia dar de pegar o Agüero ou o outro. Ah, agora eu peguei o Agüero. Demorou.
Now there's a fine ball. Real chance! And that's a tidy finish.
Hã?
They've done it! It was coming!
Tô, agora tô.
They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Não mudou nada, taca quando de pega no hora do pega, taca do mesmo jeito.
Go all the way. Terrific.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Gerrard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well read, nice interception. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Diaz. Can he get it through? Desai spots it and intercepts. Ronaldinho. That is good alertness. Searching pass he's played there. Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's got the beating of his... Takes a shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched.
Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. Vasco da Gama have themselves a chance from the spot. An exchange of stares, and here we go. And that's one back. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden.
And it's been given away. He has found the way through. And he opts to go forward. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, super ball! Big chance! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that shot.
É, que eu podia jogar a noite todinha, quando o cara tá cagado, a gente tem, o cara não ganha mesmo, não.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems
seems
to be growing in stature with every goal.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Decent chance! And he's stuck it away. And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough.
And it's half-time.
Você chega.
Side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes.
Okay.
I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to
Ô, estrago, menino.
Well, that just about sorts out the first.
Pegou foi taca, me senti tudinho abertado.
With the second very soon. The second half is up and running.
Vasco da Gama really need to bring up their intensity and
Ei, menino, não tava jogando, era time forte, não era com o mesmo time teu.
Step too slow on everything.
And it's made its way to him. Now,
O campeonato não joguei, abertado.
Found the way through. Messi! And he's heaved it away.
Parece que já tem uma estrela de campeão, tu não tem.
Very nicely done. Now, who's going to be first to this? He's dealt with that really well. Scholes. Now it's Yamal. Tries to pass it through. And he's picked out the run. He's picked his way through. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Messi. Mbappe! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And here's Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. He's shifting. And he shoots! Well taken goal. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Ronaldinho.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Gerrard. Mbappe is onto this. This looks promising. Royce. Now it's Aguero. And here's Messi. Looking to play him in. He's had a shot! And it's
Fala, tá cagado mesmo.
It's all becoming so easy. And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. It's Aguero! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Vasco da Gama certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Not the most accurate pass. Ronaldinho. Maldini looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Messi. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Ronaldinho. Maldini. Looking for options for movement. He's on it, can he get away? Great defending, strong and determined. Diaz, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Messi. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Gerrard. Lisandro Martinez calmly anticipates. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. Dida claims comfortably.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Gerrard. That has been cut short. And here's Mbappe. Threads one in. Messi. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Scholes. Well, that has not gone well. Gerrard tries to play it through. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe! And that is a truly outstanding save. Soma. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Mbappe.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Eus. O quê?
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Serginho promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Gerrard. And that
Rafa, amanhã que vai ser o tiroteio, amanhã, viu?
Vasco da Gama illustrating perfectly the fickle nature
E amanhã vai ser o
of
tiroteio, amanhã tomar café, sentar aqui de boa. Vai lá.
They ended up with nothing. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a